Now we'll talk. Now, in business.
Shit.
Where's Tristan? So, essentially, what has happened is this. Andrew and Tristan are the greatest men currently alive in the human species. They can't possibly be humans like the rest of you. So tonight I've decided to show you my true form. This is what I really look like. If you're wondering who it is, I'm drinking a Red Bull. I am the king of Red Bull. I do things no human can do. Now you know why. And for all of you thinking this is a mask that fits on the front of my face, no mask. I think I look good like this. I'm going to keep myself looking like this forever. And I've decided to answer your questions. I've decided to make myself available to humanity to ask me the great, profound questions of the universe. Yes. It's the next stage in human evolution. Once you can drink 9 Red Bulls in 3 minutes, you evolve into this. So let's see. How many people are watching me?
84.
84. Nobody has anything interesting to ask me, though. Which one of my cars is the most space alien-like? Well, the technology is very primitive and very shit in all of these human transportation devices that I drive around when I haven't got my disguise on. Why do I always probe first and ask questions later? You know, if you ask all the women of Bucharest the same question, they will be wondering. But I do not answer to humans. All right, let's get serious and talk something serious for a minute. Why am I wearing the mask? I don't know. But I didn't actually plan this live out. I didn't actually plan what I'm going to be talking about at all. I thought, I have the mask, I'm going live, it will just work out on its own. But I can't really read your questions that well. So I can't see what you're trying to ask me. Any good questions? Luke, you read out the good questions. How about that?
Yep.
Because I can't see. I'm happy to answer any question that you have on behalf of myself or my brother.
Oh, everyone should press the like button.
Yeah, come on, guys. Press the like button. Obviously. Obviously, you've got to press the like button. I'm not allowed to drink on YouTube, am I? Nice little bit of gin. Earthly gin. What do I think of Amsterdam? That's a good question. Okay, I'm going to answer the first question, which is very basic. Now, if you know who I am and what I do, you have to understand 2 things. 2. 1, 2. 1, I don't fuck prostitutes. And 2, I do not take drugs. If you do not take drugs and you do not sleep with prostitutes, there is no reason to go to Amsterdam. Yes, the architecture is okay. Yes, the club scene is average. There are much better places in the world to go to do those things. However, if you wish to smoke marijuana and have sex with hookers, then I bet you'll like Amsterdam. Me, I didn't like it. It had nothing for me. I was not entertained. So I am not a big fan of Amsterdam. Or I don't have any reason to be there. If I want to see architecture, I'd rather go to Budapest. Yeah, there's no coffee shops and red light districts, but that's perfectly fine, because I don't go to those places. And by coffee shops, I mean places that dispense marijuana, for those of you who have never been to Amsterdam.
Tristan, what is your opinion on dating sites?
You know, I was watching a podcast a few weeks ago where these geeks were trying to tell people how to meet lots of women. And they were explaining that they had 10 or 20 profiles on these dating websites, and they spent hours every day sending all of these messages. Yes, if you're a geek, then that's what you do. The best dating website in the world, the number one dating website on earth, if you want to meet women, is Instagram. But it's Instagram if you're a somebody. So instead of wasting time creating 30 dating site profiles trying to talk to women, and only low-tier chicks are on those websites anyway, what you need to do is become a somebody. Become important. Become famous. Become well-known. And when your Instagram profile reflects your status, the best women in the world, women who are not on dating websites, will hit you up if you're the man. You know, I teach this, I talk about this actually, in the new course I put together called God Mode. Now, I live in God Mode. You know when you play a video game and you enter the cheat codes and you have unlimited resources and you can do all of the fun things you want in an awesome base? That's how I live my life. So I put together a course, God Mode, where I discuss the tactics of an elite playboy. This is not some dorky Twitter guy who tells you how to pick up girls. In fact, I have a trailer for God Mode about God Mode and about why I teach playboy tactics. Not pick up, not game, playboy tactics. Because it's a whole different level. There are men in this world who get hit up, approached, sought out actively by females. The top 1%, sure. None of these guys on Twitter who talk about day game and dating apps, how to manage your dating app profile, none of them are elite playboys. Not one. I am. So I talk game on a whole other level. Millions of light years. See what I did there? Ahead of what these dorks teach. So if you're interested in the God Mode program, to learn how to live like me, to do it like me, it's available on CobraTate.com to War Room members only. Too much personal information in that course to be broadcasted to you mere earthlings. It is for War Room members only, exclusively to War Room members. Any good questions, Luke?
No, not really.
Smash the like button, guys. It's 41 likes. We can get them.
Choking on Red Bull.
These guys are very boring.
You guys, hit the like button. How did I get the masterclass company to make my course for me? So you've obviously seen the trailer. I am world renowned, world known as a playboy. I don't pay for women. I don't hire hookers. I do not call model agencies to fill my house with girls. I'm surrounded by women, always. I make the headlines for dating famous women, always. The world knows who I am. I didn't need to convince anyone. Abajid. The one and only. Yes! TR News makes a very good point. I believe someone in the chat is asking me for a loan to start a business. One, are you in the war room or not? If you're in the war room, I may consider. But you can't afford membership, I guess. So fuck you. You're a dork. Here's why I wouldn't give a loan to anyone trying to start a business. As TR News made a very valid point, he said nobody was asking us if we needed to borrow money. When we were broke, we started a business without money. We had no money, zero, and started a successful business. What did I do? I started a webcam agency for webcam models and made millions of dollars. If you have the technology that you require to watch me, you probably have enough to start a webcam studio. All of the information to the course is on CobraTech.com. I teach you my secrets, my strategy, the way that I made $1 million. And I encourage you to get involved because it's a wonderful business to be in. Absolutely incredible. Well, war room is certainly a path to consideration. I mean, your business model being good and investable, and you being trustworthy, these are all very important. But my point is, if you're not in my business network, if you're not a member of the war room, why would I consider entering a business relationship with you at all? I wouldn't. So, absolutely, I'm going to listen to the request, unless you are a member of the war room.
Okay, I have the questions, Tristan. Why is no one in the get women sphere talking about loyalty, obsession, devotion of the women in your life? How important is devotion and loyalty?
Well, there has to be an end goal to this game. So the guys in the women's sphere talk about sex as the end goal. Well, I had sex with this girl. I had sex with that girl. I have sex every fucking day. It doesn't matter to me. I don't need to go out anymore. I have sex every day of the week. To these guys, these dorks, this is the end goal of their crusade, which is sad in a way. Because when people accuse players, sometimes people like me say, oh, you're going to die alone. I'm not going to die alone. I have 10 women who would marry me tomorrow. These guys are going to die alone. Look at Roosh V and his journey. The end goal to this has to be something greater than sex. Now, in my career as a playboy, my end goal has always been money. I used to run webcam rooms, so I would go out, meet women, date women, fuck women, and my end goal was always making them work for me. Not anymore, but it was. So I knew I was doing well with women when my bank balance was higher and higher and higher. Now for that, I needed love, respect, loyalty, all of these things. So I'm a much more well-rounded and realistic person, and a happier person than these pickup artists, because they are not alpha men. They are not dynamic enough or intriguing enough to have women obsess and fall in love with them. They may trick a girl into fucking them once, twice, a little bit of sex, and they're like, yeah, goal achieved. When they're sick, who looks after them? Who cooks their meals? Who cleans their house? That's what you want. And I have all of that. Plus more, times 10. Because I am the best. I'm the kind of guy... Actually, I'm not going to say that. I can't. It's YouTube. Yeah, children is the way, I guess. It really is.
What do you think the next big thing for humans is? War with China? Question mark.
Stupid question. I'm not answering.
No.
No. Anyway, is China, Russia, war, this? But you ask me because I'm rich, more important than the average person, I guess. I don't control these things, so I don't care. Whatever the situation will be, I will adapt. If you've seen Tate Confidential, I predicted the Wuhan virus shutdown 6 weeks before anyone else. 6 weeks before any politician did. I was prepped. So whenever the world throws at me, the talisman, I'm going to be prepared and I'm going to be ready. Do I think what's going to happen? No, because I don't think about what's going to happen. I just adapt, execute, and continue to succeed. So, stupid question.
Is the 20% of men fuck 80% of women rule true? Is it becoming over time 1% of men F 99% of women?
It will never become 1% of men fucking 99% of women, because not 99% of women are hot. 1% of men. Okay, the 80-20 rule is true. But a woman who's in the top 80%, so literally a 2 or a 3 out of 10, I wouldn't touch. So yeah, the top 20% are fucking the bottom 80%. But the top 40% are fucking the top 1%. So the other 19% are fucking the bottom 60%. I'm telling you, the top dudes are getting all the pussy. Because women have all the choice these days. There's Instagram, there's Tinder. These girls they can get any man they want, basically. And who do they want? Do they want you? If the answer is no, change something. Get the PhD, get inside the war room, level up. Get some more knowledge, educate yourself, learn from the best. If women don't want you, if you can't sit still, ignore dating apps and social media, and at least 5 or 6 times a week have women, attractive women, message you, hi, oh, you were in my town, haha, oh, you look nice, that's a cool shirt that you're wearing in this picture, randomly liking 10 of your pictures. If that doesn't happen to you, then you're nowhere near the top 10%. You need to level up, or you'll never see the world the way that I see it. And I have the most beautiful view. Perhaps of all men on the planet, I'm up there. I'm certainly the top 0.1%, yeah. It's wonderful. Yeah, all the hottest women fuck the best of the best men for free. There are lots of hot women who work as hookers, I guess. You could buy them. But in terms of actual sex, real sex with real men, yeah, the top 30-40% are fucking the top 2%. The 80-20 rule it exists, but the top 80% of women, as I said, that's a 2 out of 10, a 3 out of 10, a 4 out of 10 is in the top 80%. I'm not touching them. Whereas a guy who's in the top 20% will fuck them. I'm in the top 1%. So the top 40% are fucking the top 1%, no doubt. And that's what none of these guys on Twitter know about. They're in the top 20% of men, some of them. They got one nice car. They've got a kind of good job. They're, whatever it is. They're in the top 20%. And they're like, look, the 80-20 rule. Yeah, I'm getting all the girls. No. Because half of those 80% are stuck with the 1%. That's me. That's what these guys don't get. They're squares, they're dorks, nerds. They have nothing on me. I'm the best. Yeah, it's not even your pussy game. Level up your life. How are you looking physically? How do you feel? Are you healthy? Are you energetic? Are you getting enough exercise? Are you getting enough sleep? Do you have enough money? Do you have enough free time? Are you... Tell me. How many languages do you know? Are you smart, funny, and charming in the language of the country you live in? Level up everything. Or you'll never make it. You have to watch from the sidelines. You have to watch accounts like mine showing off from the sidelines your whole life until you're old enough that you give up on social media and then you die. That sucks. Don't be that guy. If there are no good questions, I'm going to have to cut this live to an end soon, and it's nothing to do with the fact that I'm dying inside of a massive, sweaty latex mask. That has nothing to do. It's nothing to do with that. Do I have any questions about the war room, about the God mode, about anything I've been speaking about? You've got to read the questions if anything comes.
There's nothing interesting coming, bro.
How do people watch it?
67.
You know what? Time for that.
Let's come back on later.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to join you again later.